Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Saged Advice. I used to have another YouTube channel on here, so if you recognize my tattoo, it's because I had another YouTube channel. I actually had a couple of different tarot reading channels, but kind of have left them behind, abandoned the channel because I had other things going on, working, but still reading tarot over the years. So I'm going to give this another shot at having a YouTube channel reading tarot, since I'm going to have some time coming up where I'm off of work, a little sabbatical. So this is going to give me a chance to read again for you guys on here on this channel. Okay, so we are going to get started. Like the title says, how does he feel about me? And I'm going to go ahead and actually shuffle so you can see the process and you can see the cards as they turn over. So you can actually go along with the reading and know that I am not, cherry picking the cards or anything like that. This is coming from spirit so that you guys can have the opportunity to see the reading as we go about doing this. I will have the timestamps in the description below so that you can just skip right to your reading. So thank you for letting me get that intro out of the way, and let's go ahead and get started with the reading. So now I don't have my crystals with me at this time because I'm in transition, but we are just going to go ahead and pick the piles by number. So we're going to start with pile number 1 over here, pile 2 straight in the middle, and pile 3 here at the end. So you go ahead, take a moment. You can pause it here if you need to, or if you've already picked, go ahead and just skip to that timestamp, and let's go ahead and move these cards off to the side so that we can get started with number 1's reading. Okay, so we have, I'm just going to show you the cards here, okay? All of the different cards, the tarot cards. Gotta do some wipe down of this desk. So let's go ahead and get this shuffled up. Like I said, I'm gonna have the timestamps in the description so you don't have to sit through all of the shuffling, but I'm gonna shuffle on camera so that you guys can see the process. Go through the process with me. So there will be reversals in this deck, and I'm going to read the reversals, okay? How is this person feeling about me? How is he or she feeling about me? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put down 3 cards, okay? Past, present, and future. So this is past, present, future. Let's see how this person is feeling. How have they been feeling about you in the past? And when I mean the past, I mean like the past, just, it can be relevant for you. So if you haven't seen this person for like the past couple of weeks, this is the past 2 weeks. If you haven't seen them in the past 2 years, past 2 years, how have they felt about you in the past? Your past, relevant to your past. How do they feel? Okay, so we have the death in reverse. So the death in reverse here is how they felt about you. This to me shows me that the relationship was ending. They did not want the relationship to be ending. It was a slow ending to the relationship. So it could have felt like there was some breadcrumbing either on your part or on their part. But in the relationship, it was like a slow pulling away from each other, how they felt about the relationship. There was just a slow ending to the relationship. How do they currently feel about the relationship? Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so with this pile, number 1, we got 2 reversals here. So this is showing me that this relationship has ended, or it is in the process of ending. Okay, it doesn't mean that it the people that are in the process of ending, it doesn't mean that it has to. We'll see what the outcome here or the present energy is. But with the Lovers in reverse, this is just telling me that you too, okay, you too, we have the Beauty and the Beast here. We have this beautiful castle on the hill. This is showing me that you guys had this relationship that was very tight, very bonded. It was a relationship that other people really didn't understand. We have the roses here. So, okay, if you're like a Disney fan or whatever and you watch Beauty and the Beast, it could feel like you guys were kind of meant to find each other. And one of you is that beauty, one of you is that beast. And it doesn't necessarily mean to be literally, but just like how the relationship went about. Like, you helped one another. The beauty helped the beast actually become that better person, you know, not so monstrous inside and outside. So you guys had this beautiful bond where one was helping the other, but each other was helping each other actually survive in this relationship, in this world together. But right now it is in the reversal, so that energy is telling me that you guys don't have that beautiful connection that you once did have. Things are starting to come apart. Let's see what the future is holding here. Okay, we have the Devil energy, and this is in the upright. With this energy here, okay, this is showing me that the Devil energy is a very strong attraction. Okay, you guys cannot keep away from each other. There's a physical attraction here, there's a sexual energy between you two that is very strong, very bonded, and it can be even what's the word I'm looking for, a little toxic. Okay, like the relationship can be a little toxic, obsessive, and that's what's kind of like really drawing you two back together. So with this energy here, even though it's got like a toxic energy to it, the Devil energy, there's a bond that this relationship, this connection just cannot get away from. Okay, we got a lot of red here in this reading. I'm picking up there's a lot of passion, there's fire, there's these elements of death, love, and the devil. So there's a very strong, passionate energy between you two, and it's undeniable. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't matter if the past was 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. There is this draw that is bringing this connection back towards each other. So I do see with group one that, how does your person feel about you? They feel a very strong, deep connection, obsessed, okay? They are thinking about you currently, even though this Lover's energy is in the reverse, present moment, they are still thinking about you because there's the couple here. So currently they are still thinking about you. They may be thinking about how to get your attention, how to get the relationship back on track so that they can come forward, because we see the snake here, the serpent here is moving forward. It's moving towards the querent, or, you know, the person that is inquiring about this reading. So I do see this person coming towards you, group one. I see that this person, how they feel about you is they want to come towards you. They want to connect with you. The passion is there. The love is there. They do not want this relationship to be over. If it is over, they want it to come back. Okay. So this is what I am picking up for group one. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get a message from the Love Message Oracle here. So let's go ahead and pull these cards out, and let's see what message group one is going to get from their person. The person that group one is thinking about currently, what is their message? So there will not be any reversals. Oh, that one just came right out. Okay, it says tears. When I think about you, I cry. And we have two flamingos here in the shape of a heart. Okay, they in the sky above. Like, what I'm picking up is you are their world. They want to connect with you. When they think about you, they cry. This can be tears of sorrow, tears of happiness. They're just overwhelmed with emotions when they think of you. Okay, so like I said, I see for group one, your person wants to come towards you. They are obsessed with you. There is a lot of passion here in this connection. So that's what we have for group one. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group two. In group two, we have this deck right here. So if you skipped ahead for group two, I am going to go ahead and shuffle these cards so that you can see the process. You can see that I'm not cherry picking any of the cards or anything like that. This will have reversals in this reading. This can be triggering. I'm going to just let you guys know right now, this reading can be triggering. So if you're not ready to hear some truths in this energy of this reading, you might want to click off and find someone else to do your reading for you. But I'm going to tell you what I see in the cards. Now, I'm not going to be mean about it or anything like that, because I know that, you know, matters of the heart is sensitive. It's a very sensitive situation. So I'm going to try to be as gentle with this message, but very honest, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started with group two's reading. How does your person feel about you? How does group two's person feel about them? All right. So we have the first card here, which is the past, present, and the future. And so, like I said, for group one, the past can be 2 weeks ago. It can be 2 years ago. Okay. The present is present. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you're getting this message, this is the current energy of how your person is feeling about you, and the future energy. Okay. So this is moving forward energy. So let's go ahead and see, how does your person feel about you? How do they feel about the relationship in the past? What was that energy? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so we have some reversals here. Like I said, we will get reversals. And with this energy, okay, so in the upright, this is all about, you know, sharing and making sure, you know, you have what they have, kind of thing, making things balanced here with the scales. They're trying to balance things, but we also see the hands are out, and so they're sharing what they have. And it's pentacles, so this can be monetary, but this can also be feelings. But pentacles represent coins. They represent the monetary kind of value in life. And in the past, it's in reverse. So they've been feeling like there was some imbalance in sharing of the relationship. Okay, so this could be where your emotions were not balanced, where the monetary things were not balanced in the relationship. Like, you know, maybe you live together and someone wasn't pulling their weight financially, wasn't bringing in what the other person was. In any relationship, it's not going to be always equal. Okay, sometimes it's going to be 60-40, sometimes it's going to be 50-50, sometimes it's going to be 90-10. It just depends. But this person was feeling like in the past the relationship was unbalanced, okay, and they might be feeling like they were giving too much to the relationship and they needed to pull back, okay? Or you could be feeling like, no, the energy is the other way. It all depends, whatever resonates with you. Okay, so let's see, how does this person feel about you currently? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is beautiful energy. This is in the upright. So they are currently feeling like, okay, even though in the past, maybe things were not being even, things were not fair in the relationship, this is telling me that you guys have been able to overcome that and come to a place where it's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like abundance in the relationship. It's abundance about family and trying to get on path with each other, building generational wealth, and just having each other to share in splendor, you know, just abundance. So currently they're feeling really good about you, okay, and the relationship. So you guys are able to overcome things and come together and actually move forward in a healthy way. Now let's see how the future looks, huh? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. So we got peaks and valleys in this relationship, and future energy is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is where there's no pentacles being shared here. The pentacles are in this stained glass, but they're on the outside of this stained glass. So they're not inside of where it's feeling abundant, where it's feeling like all of that wealth and that good energy. So the thing about it is, this is a reading that can kind of give you a little bit of a fair warning as well. Like everything is going really well currently, it looks like, with the feelings and the energy and stuff, but you have to kind of keep things balanced, because like I said, this right here in the past it felt unbalanced. Currently it feels balanced, and in the future it feels like it can go back to this imbalance. So there has to be just working together here. The good thing about it is, with this energy, the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like you guys can actually overcome the valleys of the relationship and get back to the summit, like the highs and the lows. So for me, looking at this reading, I see that this is a couple that has been together for a while, okay? Or the relationship has years underneath its belt. And even if it's new, it looks like you guys have that kind of energy where you can come back to each other, stabilize each other. You guys have some wisdom in a relationship. Maybe you've had relationships before, or you have seen other relationships, and know how to support your partner, and they know how to support you. So with group 2, I see that this couple, okay, you guys know how to support one another when you have the highs and the lows in the relationship. So it's more of a relationship that seems like it can stand the test of time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the love message oracle cards. I'm going to get a message from your person, how they, or what they want to say to you. What is their message for group 2? I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attracted to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this point. Okay, so for some of you, your person is single, okay? So that's a message for some of you. But like I said, there's a relationship here that is one that has been together for quite some time, all right? And we are going to get a message for group 2. Okay, so it says, you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Okay, so like I said, with that Ten of Pentacles energy and these peaks and valleys in this energy, I am picking up that majority of you, this is what is being given as a message to you guys, that this person is your soulmate. Yes, you may be in no communication right now for some of you, and some of you, your person is letting you know that they're single and they're not looking for attention from anyone, and that they are not looking for that relationship at this time. But for a majority of you in this group, you're being told that this person is seeing you as their soulmate. So you guys can withstand the test of time, even if you are in a not so great connection right now. If your connection is in one of these low spots, okay, or gonna get to that spot where you're feeling them pull away, I see it coming back, okay? It's your person is your soulmate. So that's what I have for group 2. We are going to go ahead and move on to group 3. So let me just wrap this up. Okay, if you picked group 3, this is your reading, and I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera so you can see the process. If you are sensitive right now and you feel like this reading might trigger you, because I am going to be reading reversals. All of the cards are in the deck. I have not pulled any of the cards out, so there are some negative cards, okay? I am going to be gentle with my reading, but I am going to be honest, because I know that this can be a very sensitive situation, very sensitive topic, and I do not want to really trigger anyone to the point where they're feeling hopeless or anything like that. But I'm gonna give you an honest reading, okay? So let's go ahead and just get started with group 3's reading. How does group 3's person feel about them and the relationship currently, and from in the past, current, and future energy? How does group 3's person feel about them? All right, just gonna draw 3 cards here: past, present, and future energy. Okay, so how does your person feel about you from the past, the relationship? How did they feel about? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords here. So with the 7 of Swords here, the past energy in this connection could feel as though someone was not being honest, okay? They could not have been honest with you, and they know that. And the honesty doesn't even matter if it was like emotional cheating, physically cheating with sexually cheating, or financial infidelity. There was some kind of untrustworthy actions in the past in this relationship, okay? Now that means they could have felt that way about you, or they were the person that was actually the one that was unworthy of being trusted, okay? How does your person currently feel about you and the connection? How do they currently feel? Okay, so this is nice. We have the 3 of Pentacles here. So we have these ghouls kind of sitting around the fire. They have their pendant on, their pentacle pendant. They're feeling very safe and secure. They have their fire going. So this is like a group, okay? They feel like you're someone that they can actually be around, okay? Even though there was past infidelity here in some kind of way, they still feel like there's someone that they can have around them. They feel as though you're a person that is like a friend or someone that they've known. You're not a stranger, and they can share space with you, okay? It's not really like a loving energy. It can be, but with the Pentacles here, it's more so like stable. It's like earth energy, so it's rooted. They're very stable with you, even though in the past there has been some issues. You guys could have overcome that and got into a place where it's feeling stable and you feel like you're rooted to each other. It's a stable energy, okay? So yeah, it can be loving, but it's stable. It's not caught up in emotions, unstable emotions. These are very stable emotions that they're feeling currently with you. And what is the future? Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords. So we're going back to the Swords energy. We're going back to where we're feeling like there's some heartbreak in the 3 of Swords, with the 3 swords here inside of this heart, inside of it looks like roots, inside of the tree, the earth. Now, what I'm picking up from this person's energy, okay, is that they have this energy where things can be going good and then they go right to a place of trying to go back to the past, okay? So you guys are in a good place and everything, and they will bring you right back to the past where they don't trust anymore, or they're feeling this heartbreak. They like to stay in a very unstable place. If it's stable for too long, they feel like things are going too good for too long, so we're gonna probably go back to this place of not feeling the best in the relationship. But I do want to say, with seeing the heart here, even though the Three of Swords can represent heartbreak, is that we have life with the butterflies and transformation with the butterflies, okay? So this is not this energy of the Seven of Swords from the past where, okay, now we're just gonna break apart, and this heart is intact. So what I'm picking up from this reading is, yeah, there's going to be days where that trust, the issue from the past will come up, but the roots here in this heart is stable. It means that it's going to stay. Yeah, we're going to have some issues. We're going to have some bringing up of past trust, but we'll get back to here. We'll get back to this Three of Pentacles energy. We'll get back to being stable. So for group 3, I do see that you guys are stable. I see that there is some stable energy here. How does your person feel about you? They feel like you're someone that they want to, sit around the fire with, someone that they want to share with. They have their money, which is the coins, okay, right on their chest. They trust you in their life. So I do feel like there's past issues, but moving forward, I see you guys being able to actually overcome those things. Yeah, there's going to be some hurts that are brought up occasionally, but it's coming back to being stable, okay? So let's see what the message is for group 3. What's your message, group 3? Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. That could be this Three of Swords energy where they're feeling that loss. Okay, in having this message here does not mean that you guys can't be stable. Having this message here tells me that you guys need to communicate. Okay, before it gets to the hurt feelings and feeling lost, is communication is key. Okay, for you guys, for group 3, communication is key. You guys have the connection. I see how your person feels about you. They are feeling lost. So this is the message that really wants to come through to you right now, is that you guys need to communicate for group 3. Okay, and just when your partner wants to connect with you in communication, it could be something so simple, like, hey, did you see that bird outside? Or just something, anything. And it could be something that you're not even paying attention to, right? But they want to connect. So take those openings of connection with your person and just reconnect with them. They're feeling lost right now. And a lot of it is just staying silent. And I know for some of you guys, you are in silence. There is no communication, okay? And it's like, will this person open up to me? Will they talk to me? And with this message being here and this reading, I'm feeling like communication is coming, okay? So for group 3, if you are in no communication, your person's going to open up to you. Your person is going to talk to you. So yes, there is going to be communication for group 3. All right, you guys, that's the readings that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any advice or ideals for a video, something that you want, if you have any, burning questions, just write it down below in the comment section and I'll answer it for you guys in a video. I will just do a little quick tarot reading for you guys, and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like it so that I can do more of these, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.